I talked about the Sabine Pass. I talked about its importance to commerce over the last hour before we had the technical problems. But I tell you, folks, if it wasn't for the United States Coast Guard, the Sabine Pass would not be open today. Even with their Herculean efforts, you know, their own base out at the Sabine Pass, their own station out there has been trashed by the storm. So they're getting themselves up and running, and they are working hard. They're striving mightily to keep the Sabine Pass, that vital commercial artery, functioning. So much of the commerce of the United States, so much of the oil-related industry goes through that vital waterway that separates Louisiana from Texas. Here is the United States Coast Guard, and they want their families especially, whom they've not been able to contact, to get the heads up that they're working, they're functioning, they're doing their job, and they're all well, and here they are, the United States Coast Guard out at Sabine Pass. That jetty is Louisiana Point. That's the state of Louisiana. The jetty on the other side is Texas Point. That obviously is the state of Texas. This is the Sabine Pass. This is exactly where Hurricane Rita came storming ashore. We spent much of this afternoon with the United States Coast Guardsmen out at the Sabine Pass station. It is the facility charged with keeping open the vital waterway through which a significant percentage of our oil and other commerce travels. Chief, just looking around, it seems like the larger oil rig type structures survived okay, but the rest of the shoreline's a mess.
I'd agree with that. You look around, there's quite a bit of devastation, and we're just now making our primary assessment. You know, this is the main ship channel to the major ports of Orange and Beaumont, and we got quite a bit of work to get these open for commerce again.
From the water, it appears again as if most of the major structures survived the storm. But the shrimp boats and other vessels based here have been tossed and trashed as if they were toys. Many of them are high and dry. Dozens of them appear severely damaged, and other hazards to navigation remain. You see the pilot station indicated on the chart? That's where the pilots waited for the big vessels to come in to guide the oil-related vessels up the Sabine River here, up the channel, to get to those facilities. But the dock has been wiped out. Before they can get it restarted, they obviously have to rebuild, get something going here. Because right now, this channel is blind. There is no pilot for the channel, this all-important oil channel. On the way back to the Coast Guard station, I had the chance to speak with Coxswain Mark Underhill, a veteran, like so many other emergency services workers involved in the massive recovery effort, who is focused on doing his job and helping others while putting his own concerns on hold. So Cox, where's the family? Do you want to say hello and tell me we're okay?
Yeah, they're up in Texarkana, Arkansas, the first place they could find. I'm glad they're okay, and I'm just good to let them know where we are and how we're all right.
How about your home?
Home is north end of the lake. We're anxious to see what it looks like, if it's still there.
So you haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't been able to get back. Maybe a few days before we can.
How's it feel doing the people's work, not even knowing if your own stuff's okay?
This is where it begins. Hopefully it's get a place for our commercial traffic to come back and our families get back quickly.
Good luck, Cox.
Thank you.
All right, so there you see the story repeated time and time again. These recovery workers, these relief workers, the uniformed services are doing so much for others, even though they don't even know what their own fate, what their own family's situation is. It really is, it's heartwarming to see.